Hello everyone, this is your boy Mac from Mac Movie Reviews. Give you a little special intro for a nice little holiday video. So this is an idea that I had for a while with the homie Rod, aka the Cinema Gallery. We've been in a few live streams together. We decided to do a tournament to find out what we think are the best Christmas movies. So this is a little round robin tournament video we did. We recorded this video and it's so much fun. Definitely want to do more of it in the future. So a nice little holiday video to tie you over so we get the top 10 lists and some new reviews out. But enjoy, happy holidays, and if you have any comments below on any other lists, quiz we should do, let us know. So first round we have, round one, we got Four Christmases with Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn versus Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton, Bernie Mac, and Tony Cox.
You know, this one's easy, but however, I will say Four Christmases is actually not that bad of a movie. I know it's kind of been slammed. It got slammed by critics, but Bad Santa, man, come on.
Oh yeah, Bad Santa is. You know, I actually rewatched Bad Santa the other day too, and I realized that the sequel they made was just utterly shit.
It's so bad.
It's 2016, and it's like it ruins the I can't believe I say that it ruins the message of the first movie, kind of with it. But, you know, I like Bad Santa, so we're going to go with Bad Santa this round. So next up, we have Krampus versus A Christmas Story.
You know, I was just telling Beck, because part of our episode we were doing for our podcast this weekend was taking a look at Screen Rant's like top 29 something Christmas films, and Christmas Story was on there. Mm-hmm. A little overrated.
I love A Christmas Story. It's
however
nostalgic purposes.
Compared to Krampus, I'm gonna still go with The Christmas Story here. Krampus is a lot of fun though.
Krampus is like an underrated horror. It's actually one of the better holiday horror movies because I like the ambient. Although I remember in high school this came out, the trailer everyone was like, "I hate Krampus. I hate all of you. I hate Christmas," and he ripped up the thing. But I think just in terms of just overall impact, yeah, we're gonna give it The Christmas Story.
Absolutely.
Next up, we have Arthur Christmas versus Michael Keaton's Jack Frost, not the horror movie Jack Frost.
You know, it's so funny because Arthur Christmas was such a surprise, Mac.
Oh, I love that movie.
Jack Frost has that nostalgia factor, though, man. Like Michael Keaton, and this is actually kind of tough, man. Because I really enjoyed that Jack Frost movie.
So I don't have a personal attachment to this Jack Frost. I have the other one I do, the horror movie version of it, because there was two Jack Frosts the same year. But like, I loved Arthur Christmas because there was like that trailer. You're like, okay, this just seems like a random Christmas movie that's going to come out. And then it came out, and you're like, oh, this is actually really good. It has a solid voice cast. It's like, was it J.K. Simmons is in it, Russell Brand, James McAvoy is in this too.
We don't talk about Russell Brand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, this is like during his time because he did two holiday movies in 2011. He did Arthur Christmas and he did Hop.
Is Russell Brand in this?
I think he is.
I'm not seeing him on the cast list. I just looked it up real quick.
Oh, who's in the cast?
Arthur Chris. Oh, James McAvoy, Hugh Lowry, Bill Nye.
Maybe it was Hugh Lowry I was thinking about. I was like, Dr. House, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, because I thought Dominic West, that's Andy Serkis.
It has a good cast.
It's got a great cast.
But I think for purposes,
I'm good with Arthur Christmas. Let's do it.
I would say Arthur Christmas, yeah. If it was any other movie, I say Jack Frost would have won. So the next one we have is Deck the Halls and Noel.
God, this is who? What? You know what? Deck the Halls.
Really? We're not. I've noticed a big trend with people liking Noel more over the years. Like Noel's becoming a favorite of people.
You know, I still haven't even watched Noel, but I'm still I loved Deck the Halls when I was little. You know, growing up, I was like, this is kind of fun.
I'm gonna go with Deck the Halls because I love Danny DeVito. Shout out to Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Danny DeVito's hilarious. Yeah.
Next up, we have Fred Claus versus the Home Sweet Alone, and I think it needs to go to Fred Claus.
Yes, Fred Claus. Next.
Home Sweet Alone is fucking terrible. One of the worst. The worst Home Alone movie. Then we have Home Alone 2 versus Elf. Now this is a tough one.
Shit.
I was just talking about the second one with my mom the other day because my favorite part is when Marv got electrocuted and turned into a fucking skeleton.
Yep.
That's like, because I like Home Alone 2 because I know people are like, oh, the first Home Alone's like still the best. I think 2 is like a top contender for like a good sequel that lives up to the original one because it just took the concept of the first film and just expanded to New York City, and it became like, I wouldn't say like more iconic, but just as iconic. But still, like Elf too. Elf is very iconic. It's like a lot of people's like go-to Christmas movie. So this is hard.
I'm still gonna go with Elf, ever so slightly, but Home Alone 2, that's a great movie, man. I actually sometimes think that I like that one over the first one.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Elf. If it was Home Alone 1, it would have been a different story, but Elf takes
Yeah.
it. So we have Nightmare Before Christmas and Claus.
I'm gonna go with Klaus here. I'm not a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan.
You just angered our two viewers, damn it.
Yeah.
Listen, like I like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's influential to like everything with it. But if you have not seen Claus, Claus is legitimately like one of the best Netflix animated movies of all time. Like,
Yeah, Ben was actually just saying that it's one of his favorites.
I like the animation style of it, and like I think I watched this during COVID, and I was like, "Damn, this is a good ass movie." So we're gonna go with Claus. We have Iron Man 3 versus Home Alone 3. I did throw in some ones here that you want to talk about a Christmas story, or like a Christmas movie. So Iron Man 3 technically is a Christmas movie. They do mention.
You better hit that Iron Man 3 and move on back. You
Well,
better hit that Iron Man 3.
Home Alone 3. There was a new kid on the block. Okay, I'm just joking.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Violent Night versus Bill Murray's Scrooged.
I had fun with Bill Murray Scrooge, but Violent Night, dude, that was great. That was amazing. Amazing on just from entertainment wise. It was just so much fun. I'm gonna go. I say Violent Night.
I like Scrooge, although I do like other versions of Christmas Carol, which I think I put in this tournament. But Violent Night is so fun. It's like I like David Harbour as Santa. I think this is like his best role. And
Really?
I think this personally is one of his best roles.
Okay.
I can't wait for the sequel because I've heard rumors
Yes.
who they might get as Mrs. Claus.
Oh, they already cast Mrs. Claus.
Who is it?
I believe it's Kirsten Bell.
I'm okay with that. So we'll go.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Now we have. Oh, speaking of it, we just covered this in the podcast, our Christmas special. Christmas Carol, the Robert Zemeckis motion capture nightmare one, or Christmas with the Cranks.
Christmas Carol, easily.
Really? Yeah. Did you like this version, the motion capture one?
I didn't mind it actually. I had fun with it.
Did you think it was too scary?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did. Man, I was terrified. I was like, Disney made this? I'm a little scared right now. But yeah, Christmas Carol all the way.
We have Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg or Jingle All the Way with Arnold.
So I have never seen Santa's Sleigh. I haven't even heard of it till now.
I have. It is this is the first movie Goldberg did. Well, one of the first, his starring role after he left the WWE in 2004. And he's pretty much like, every year during Christmas there's an evil Santa and he gets to take out like his frustrations and kill people. And the opening scene is just like him killing like a bunch of famous people. Like Fran Drescher gets like her hair set on fire. It's like so funny bad, but Jingle All the Way has one of my favorite lines in a Christmas movie. I'm not the pervert. I was just looking for Tubberman dolls. And also shout out to Sinbad. He's in this movie too. He just was just a mailman looking for the Turbo Man. So I'm gonna go with Jingle All the Way, of course.
It's been a while since I gotta be watched that. It's been a while.
Next we have Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and then Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Easy. Jim Carrey's the Grinch, dude. That's like a top 5 Christmas movie for me, man.
Now hear me out. This is nostalgic talking. I watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer every year on Cartoon Network and CW. I know that special hardback. The Jim Carrey Grinch one is Nightmare Fuel, and I like the animated one better.
How?
I don't.
Dare you?
I tell people that, and they look at me like, "You're a fucking asshole."
You are.
But like, I will say in terms of quality, the Grinch is better because the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's pretty much Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. No one gives a shit because you should do his eggnog. They're like, "Yeah, she got ran over. All right, bye," and that's it. But I'm gonna give it to the Grinch to not piss people off. Now we have Home Alone versus Love Actually.
So you're a Christmas classic against my rom-com heart. I gotta go Love Actually. I'm
Really?
sorry. It's one of the greatest rom-coms of all time, man. Christmas movie or not, it is. Yeah, for me it's Love Actually. I adored that movie so much, man.
What makes you pick Love Actually? Do you feel like it's more like
for me, Mac, it's just I never had that Home Alone's a classic. Do not get me wrong, but you know me with rom-coms, and I love rom-coms. I think this is just one of those. It's cheesy, yes, but it always fits the season so well whenever you turn it on during like this time of year.
Hmm.
So I love the cast too. The ensemble's great. I love all the different stories and the classic cue cards with my boy Rick from The Walking Dead.
That's
So
right.
I gotta go Love Actually with this one, man. I know.
You know what? I'll choose Love Actually as well because it is a very warm movie. If you like Home
Yeah.
Alone, this is not saying we're not saying that Love Actually is a better movie. We're just saying that for the terms of this matchup, that Love Actually takes it. So for you kill us in the comments. So we got a Charlie Brown Christmas versus the Santa Claus 3, which guilty take. Santa Claus 3 is my favorite one because I like Martin Short.
Listen,
I like Martin Short as Jack Frost.
do you remember, Mac? First of all, when Santa Claus 3 came out, the double feature that same weekend? You know what else came out that same weekend?
What was it?
It was DreamWorks Flushed Away.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yep. So theaters were rocking that weekend. It was like Flushed Away versus Santa Claus 3. And I remember going to see Flushed Away first with my family. Then we saw Santa Claus 3. I have a soft spot for Santa Claus 3. I know it's the technically supposed to be the worst of the trilogy. I think Jack Frost was actually the best part and
I
like
can see
what
that.
kind of a
Yeah.
great villain. Yeah. And it's got a great message too. So I'm gonna go Santa Claus 3 back. I ain't gonna lie.
But when it comes to, but you think about the Charlie Brown Christmas, like the fact that like it's so iconic.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like I know everyone who has the tree that's like the pitiful tree and everything like that, and the animation is still solid. Like I think for purposes of this one, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give it to Charlie Brown.
You should. Yeah, absolutely. It is. When you think of Christmas, one of the holiday specials you think of, you got to watch every year is Charlie Brown Christmas. And I was telling Ben this, I was like, I think I'm gonna sit down and rewatch it. And speaking of Peanuts, Mac, I don't know if you ever actually saw it. I don't. We haven't never talked about it. That Peanuts movie they did years ago,
It was good. The 2015
so
one.
good, so good. Yeah,
I was surprised we never got a sequel to it.
I was too. I don't. Did it bomb at the box office?
It did well. The last when I saw it, like it did well in theaters, and then even it did well like in the home release section. So I don't know what happened. Why did it like capitalize with that? Maybe because didn't Sony just get the rights to Peanuts? They just bought the rights for like 467 million.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
I mean, maybe if they revisit because the Peanuts, I think they're streaming on all the specials are on Apple TV now.
Yes. Yep.
So if maybe if they look at it and say, well, maybe we can go back and maybe because I think it's time for another Charlie Brown movie. We haven't had one since that Peanuts movie.
I think they're gearing up for probably just like a like you said, probably a new movie, maybe even a series of Charlie Brown, like a new series for like a new generation. I think they're going to gear up for that because Apple TV Plus, man, that is slowly becoming one of the greatest or one of the best streaming services out there. So
I agree.
that it,
I got Kills of the Flower Moon on there. I rewatched it. It's still a good movie. Next round we have the 2006 remake of Black Christmas versus the Polar Express.
this is easy. This is my favorite Christmas movie, Polar Express.
You know, I will pick Polar Express, but I'm going to say it right here. I think the Polar Express is highly overrated. Just because it's literally just a visual movie, and I don't find a story in there at all.
You know, Mac, you say things sometimes.
Shut the fuck up.
That makes me like, how have we been friends for so long? You
You've known
say
me.
these things.
You've known me for 20 years. You know what I'm gonna do.
I know. I feel like I'm late for 20 years, and then you say shit like this. I feel like I've known you for 5 minutes.
But I will say, with the 2000, if I will give you credit, the 2006 Black Christmas remake, I know people have said it's like really, really violent compared to the original 1974 one. I still have a soft spot for it because they gave us Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
You know, I actually have never seen the '06 Black Christmas, so this is actually one of the films I want to watch.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's better than the other remake. And then the last one we got It's a Wonderful Life with Unaccompanied Minors.
This is an interesting matchup.
So I mean, one film is considered like the modern, pretty much like the epitome of a Christmas movie. The other one is like a mid 2000s Christmas movie that's fallen to the wayside, but still has nostalgic purposes. Because I remember I had this movie on DVD, and I was like, oh, this is actually a very unique kids film for Christmas.
Yeah, I remember seeing this with my mom. I think my mom and my sister. We all went to go see this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. I actually enjoyed Unaccompanied Minors, but it doesn't hold a candle to It's a Wonderful Life. It doesn't.
No, Wonderful Life is like the quintessential, like when you talk about movies you have to watch at least once in your life, It's a Wonderful Life will take it. Yep. And we move on to the round of 16. So the previous winners are going up against each other. So in this round, we got A Christmas Story versus Bad Santa. Who survives this cut, Rod?
Bad Santa all the way, man.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, with all due respect to A Christmas Story, TBS has this weird thing with you guys where it plays 24 hours a day during the holidays, and it really pisses me off. I really get sick and tired of seeing my kid's tongue stuck in the pole. So I'm going with Bad Santa here, because Billy Bob Thornton is the greatest Santa to have ever played. So yeah, Bad Santa.
Screw you, Christmas Story. I guess I'll see you next week. Next round, we got Deck the Halls versus Arthur Christmas.
For me, Arthur Christmas.
Arthur Christmas?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like with Deck the Halls was against last round, I think Arthur Christmas would pull up against it more. Who's the studio that did Arthur Christmas?
It wasn't Sony, was it? Was it Sony Animation?
Was it?
I'm gonna look it up right now. Put up one of my screens here. Give me 2 seconds, I can tell you. Yes, Columbia Sony Animation. Yep.
Wow. So they did this and then went on to do the Emoji Movie.
Hey man, everyone's got a couple bad years at the office.
I mean, they apparently leaked audio of the Spider-Man trailer. It's another bad day.
Yeah, they leaked it. I think what a joy on the fun. Hey, intern, leak the Spider-Man trailer.
Big Kev won't find us.
Yeah, Big Kev won't do it. Won't hurt us.
We got Elf versus Fred Claus.
This is actually, I had so much fun with Fred Claus, but I gotta give it to Elf, man. I gotta give it to Elf.
Fred Claus is one of those movies where, like, you look at the poster, it looks stupid, but then you watch, it's actually generally like an underrated holiday film.
It is, but that poster is ridiculous.
It looks so especially Paul Giamatti as Santa. It's just, oh god, that is kind of, and the elves just look, Jesus Christ. It looks like a Nickelodeon movie.
It does. It looks like a bad, 2009 Nickelodeon movie.
Nicky Deuce with James Gandolfini. But we'll give it to Elf. Next round we have Claus versus Iron Man 3.
It's like the most random match. I mean, I want to say Iron Man 3, but Claus is more of a Christmas movie than Iron Man 3 is. Listen, I love Iron Man 3, so I'm gonna still say Iron Man 3.
Does Claus have a scene where Tony asked the question, there's one thing that keeps going through my head. Where's my sandwich?
Where's my sandwich?
I think they used to play I remember when a Marvel movie came out back in the day, they'd play the trailers on Disney Channel all the time, and they always played that one with Subway. He's like, where's my sandwich?
His relationship with that kid in the movie was so good. Yeah, come on, man. We gotta do it. Iron Man 3. We gotta do it.
Don't forget the other part when he goes, he's like, I'm cold. I know.
Oh, yeah.
You know how I can tell? Because we're connected.
He just drives away.
I was like, what a dick. I love this guy. Okay.
You know what was great, though?
Which one?
They bought that kid back at his funeral.
That was good.
That was a nice little.
I'm glad he escaped Jurassic World to go to the funeral. That's my headcanon. Next up, we have Violent Night versus the Christmas Carol movie.
Why is this tough?
Well, think about it. One movie is pretty much like a Die Hard-esque movie where Santa has to save his family. The other one is a motion capture nightmare Victorian era Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey as Ebenezer Scrooge.
I gotta go. I'm still gonna go Violent Night here. I think I'm gonna go Violent Night, Matt.
Violent Night?
Yeah. What about you?
I think just for this purpose, I'm gonna have to say Violent Night as well too.
Okay.
I can't wait for the sequel so much, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
So we got Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol versus wow, I'm sorry, The Grinch Stole Christmas. I had Jim Carrey in my mind versus Jingle All the Way.
So you know me, Mac. I'm still gonna say Jim Carrey's The Grinch, one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. So, The Grinch for me.
I want to go with Jingle All the Way because I still think that it's just the quintessential '90s movie because it captures the essence of trying to get a fucking toy last minute or something, because we've lived through multiple of this. We've had the PlayStation 5s, the PS3s, the DSs, the Wiis, the Tickle Me Elmos, what's another toy that was like a big craze when we were kids that people wanted? Was it like Razor scooters? PSPs.
Probably. The kids like really, really wanted.
Yeah, and they're like,
Oh, wow, maybe like the PlayStation 4 or 3, maybe back. I don't know. I ah, it has to be somewhere in that era, like PSPs, PS3s, something like that, Max. I feel like now it's just we all get everything kind of on the same day. Like I you bring up a good point, like another good conversation though, Mac, of like there hasn't been a really like an in-demand Christmas present in such a long time.
I mean, this year's probably like Labubu's.
If I have to hear that goddamn one more
I don't
goddamn
even. I
time,
still don't know what the hell it is.
I don't know. I don't want to know what it is.
But we'll go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But that's another conversation. Like, what is the in-demand toys for
Yeah,
these Christmases?
that's a good conversation.
So we got Love Actually versus Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh shit, that's actually tough. No, it's not Love Actually.
Charlie Brown can't beat the love of Andrew Lincoln and his signs.
Nope, no, not today, Charlie Brown.
Oh, okay. Now we have It's a Wonderful Life versus the Polar Express.
Yeah, you click that. Yep, keep going to the red. Keep that. The
You
other
mean
way.
It's a Wonderful Life?
It's not
a movie that has no substance to it, and it has like. Okay, my question to the Polar Express: how did the parents not hear this train? Is it just a magical train? If you believe in Santa, you hear the train, you feel the train.
You see, you're asking the wrong question. The question I want to know is, did the conductor drug these kids, or what?
I mean,
Because I mean,
the
if you
Coco,
really think about it, this movie really is about a grown ass man in a train with a train kidnapping children to the North Pole.
So what if they never met Santa?
Don't know. They met somebody that night.
Who the hell did they meet? What the
Don't
fuck?
know.
He's got a random bell? Like, hello? Who the hell did they meet? Yeah, that's actually a good question, because like I said, those kids got real sleepy once they jerked that Coco.
That's what I'm saying. That train got kind of quiet for a little bit.
And the kid, he hallucinated the damn hobo on the train.
That's what I'm saying.
And then the toys
those kids were high.
The toys the toys coming to life and scaring you. And like, there's so many questions, but yeah.
This film brings up a lot of questions I don't think I want to ever know the answers to. But the reason why the Polar Express for me, Mac, will always be my favorite. It's like my sister and I, it was like the first one we ever connected up with was this film. Because like when you're watching this as a kid, this is like a dream right here. You get to go on a train, hot cocoa, go see Santa, all this stuff. You see this as a grown adult, it's like, oh shit. But like, I don't know, this film always gets me and my sister in the Christmas spirit every year. We love the soundtrack. The score is probably the least creepy thing about this entire movie, Mac, is Alan Silvestri's score. I don't know, there's like a certain like Christmas wonder to it too. I don't know.
I think just It's a Wonderful Life is iconic, just like I mentioned before. But I think for like sentimental reasons too, like even if I'm not a fan of this, I will say the score is both creepy but magical, especially the scene when they're coming out of the ice after ice drifting.
Yep.
And then,
yeah.
and then even like the shots too are just incredible, especially when the Polar Express is going up that mountain. I was like, okay, so we'll give it to Polar Express this time. You stave off elimination for now, you son of a bitch. Now we're entering the quarterfinals. So we got Bad Santa versus Arthur Christmas.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa. Wow, Bad Santa might be the winner of this.
It might
take it. And however people are going to think what we think about this movie, I don't know. So we got Elf versus Iron Man 3.
I mean, if you're going to ask me what the better movie is, Iron Man 3. Yeah, what the better Christmas movie is, it's Elf. The better Christmas movie is Elf.
I think we're going to have to give it to Elf, because we have to consider it as Christmas. Like, Iron Man had a good run, but
yeah,
we're going to have to give it to Elf, though.
Listen, if we had anybody else joining us, Iron Man 3 probably would have made it this far.
Oh,
so.
No. Everybody like, stop fucking around. Then next up, we have Violent Night versus The Grinch.
You might have to flip a coin on this one, Mac, because I think we're gonna disagree. Because I'm all for The Grinch. I know you with you and Violent Night, so it's up to you.
I mean, I think what carries The Grinch, I might have to give it to The Grinch because Jim Carrey's energy in this movie is really
it's infectious, man. It really is.
Especially like when you think about like some of the iconic scenes, so like the fact that he pulled the tablecloth. And it did it unscripted, like everything. He just went back and knocked it over. I'm like, okay, that's stuff like that makes it
one of the great behind the scenes moments I think I've ever seen is that. And so because I think that was like one take too, right?
Yeah, And like, to be honest, this is probably the best live action Dr. Seuss movie we got.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna compare it to the Cat in the Hat, Mac, then yes.
I mean, this was the least terrifying, I'd say.
It's so funny how they have made both like the Grinch and the Cat in the Hat both so terrifying. But the Grinch, I mean, this movie has so much heart. My one thing with the Grinch, though, Mac, I wonder if you agree with this too. Like, I love this movie. This film, I think, is almost 2 hours long. I don't know why it's almost 2 hours long, Mac, because there's some moments in the middle where I'm like, what are we doing here? And also, this film gets depressing. That kid, the Grinch when he was little, man, they went too far with the bullying.
Oh
Jesus
my god,
Christ.
yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's like sometimes this movie, I'm like, you're stretching like a half an hour special into like 2 hours. It's kind of crazy, but I get they gave the backstories and everything like that. Like I said, I like the animated original one, and I kind of like the Benedict Cumberbatch animated one.
I actually really like that 2018 film. I had fun with that movie, Mac. I had a lot of fun with that.
But we'll give it to the Grinch this time.
You're the.
Now we have Polar Express versus Love Actually, a duel of two juggernauts. Oh my gosh! Even like,
Listen,
it's I don't know. This hard actually.
This is very because like listen, the Polar Express is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. But damn, Love Actually is so. I'm just looking at the poster for Love Actually. I'm like, I'm getting in the feels.
I will ask you, like, take out like your sentimental reasons for a fact. What between Polar Express and Love Actually, which one would you think would make you feel something around the holiday times?
Polar Express.
Okay, that was a bad question to ask.
Yeah, it was a bad question to ask.
But from a technical standpoint, what would you say is the better movie?
Love Actually.
Uh-huh.
Better film?
Yeah.
Is Love Actually. 1000%. Yes. On a technical level, yes. 1000%. Polar Express does not. We just discussed the flaws like 5 minutes ago. This is basically Jared from Subway's origin story right here.
Oh my god, no! I gotta cut that out. I'm gonna give this to Love Actually because I'm gonna think about it more in a flexible way because you can actually watch Love Actually both in Christmas and Valentine's Day. So we're gonna give it to Love Actually, and we're in the finals.
I'm gonna make it cut out.
Oh no!
Release the unrated cut of this.
We have Elf versus Bad Santa. Who we gonna give it to, Rod? This is two movies that are one's a cult. I know one is like pretty much. If you think it actually is, holy shit! Like what if Bunny the Elf went into the Bad Santa universe? That's a crossover we missed.
Yeah, that's a crossover I kind of want to see now. Oh my god. No, I don't. I don't want to see that because you know what, that movie might be terrible. And plus, you could have Bernie Mac in that movie. You could have Bernie Mac.
I don't know. It's weird because Bad Santa, like, the thing about Bad Santa that people don't realize is that it's not like technically like a good movie, but it still does enough to be a solid movie. Like, it's not like good, and it's like it's held up over the years. The thing with Elf, I think Elf is a tad bit overrated.
I think it's a little overrated as well, but it's funny because I still have it in the top 5. But I think we hold it up on this, but people hold on this pedestal of like pure greatness. And I'm like, I don't know. I can probably name like 3 or 4 other Christmas movies I would watch before Elf. But I don't know. Compared to Bad Santa, I would. Here's the thing, though, Matt, because we're putting these two against each other. I'm gonna say Elf.
I was gonna say Elf is like. When it comes to the quintessential Christmas movie, like you mentioned, we put this on the pedestal because we've been exposed to it so much. Like the reruns on NBC, everyone had it on DVD growing up. They always quoted it.
School?
Yeah, School.
Yeah.
This was the one. This and Polar Express were the movies that we saw in school all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll give it to Elf. Bad Santa had like a good Cinderella run.
I watched Bad Santa in middle school. Said no one ever.
Oh my god. I did actually.
That was with your parents.
No, we did. We watched it in school.
What?
I don't know, man. The 1, 2, 3 movies was a crazy thing. Now we have Love Actually versus The Grinch.
Okay, now this is tough.
Do we get the best live action Dr. Seuss movie, or do we get a very good rom-com movie?
I gotta go with Grinch.
Real? You think so?
I gotta go with Grinch. Because I mean, because what you're asking 2 different things here. Well, this is a Christmas tournament. So if you're asking me, Mac, what's the better movie? I'm gonna say Love Actually. on a pinnacle level. But you also asked me earlier, what's the movie that's going to get you more in the holiday spirit? It's The Grinch.
I'd say definitely The Grinch. So
Yeah.
that leads us to our finals: The Grinch versus Elf. Which one do we put together? And like I said, these two movies are on the pedestal of like on people's watch list every Christmas. Every time you bring up a Christmas movie to discuss, these are the two film movies they'll bring up. You know, both have comedy icons from SNL, Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell. Both have gone on to define pop culture as well too. This is legitimately like a tough one to think about.
I'm gonna give it to The Grinch.
Really?
I think because you know right away, Mac. You could honestly say like if you're just talking about pure performances, these are probably two of the best performances in any Christmas movie, with Will Ferrell and Jim Carrey in their respective roles. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but like oh, this is tough. I think The Grinch is just a little bit tighter of a film also than Elf is, Mac. Um, and the ending is just so sweet. It's a sweet ending, especially like because we were just talking about how tough it is to watch the bullying scenes too. Uh, yeah, I gotta go with The Grinch, Mac. I think Jim Carrey's energy just kind of pushes it a little bit over the edge. And Cindy Lou, who before she went all emo, um, yeah, I gotta give it to The Grinch, Mac.
You know, I will say too that Grinch is more focused too, because the Elf feels like it's unfocused a little bit going into like the last act, like the middle act, especially from the beginning of the movie. And the Grinch definitely does have that arc with it, so we're gonna have to give it to the Grinch.
I that's tough though, man.
I
That is
know
tough.
that's gonna be people in the
Oh
comment
man.
section who are like, "Oh, how dare you put it?" But we're gonna give it to the Grinch. So the Grinch is the winner. As we see the results here in the
Yes, what's the result?
So
Yeah.
as we see here, we had a different round 64, round 32, all the different winners in each sector. Round 16, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the finals. And the Grinch is the
Mac,
champ.
you're giving me some ideas to do for the podcast. Like, we are definitely going to do like an MCU one. That
Oh,
would be a lot of fun.
MCU one, DC, Star Wars, you do anything you want with this one.
This was fun, man. This was a lot of fun.
Make sure you links to Rod's Instagram on the description below. I also link to the podcast, his podcast as well too. Want to wish you all happy holidays as well too. And leave your comments down below. What do you think is the best Christmas movie, and what do you think we got wrong with here? Until next time, I've been Mac from Mac Reviews. I'll see you on the next video.
Why'd
Peace.
you ask that?
I don't know.
Hey, if you like this video, make sure you check out one of my other reviews on my channel, and stay tuned for the next one.